That is your good energy for the day, so use it. All right? Today, it's a lovely day outside, and I just want to share this message with you guys that I personally am feeling within myself, so I know, of course, other people are feeling it as well. The next level is about to unlock, so you have to keep pushing. We have to look at our life in the lens of it being a game, and that there is levels to this shit. There's levels to this shift of who you are as a person, the medicine and purpose that you have in this lifetime, in this body, with the specific lessons and hardships and things that you've gone through. It's all for a reason. It's all for a purpose. And where we're at collectively and individually, there's a big shift that is going to happen. There is a ability to really step into a different timeline, a higher timeline of what's possible for ourselves. And you know, when you think about a video game, for me, I'm thinking about like Mario games, when at the end of the level, you have your strongest opponent. You have your strongest opponent. That's when you're going to be put to the test to see if through the other levels of you winning it, beating it, trying different things, working through obstacles, at the end, that's your final test to see, did you truly gain the strength to win the OG, to really work past that hard obstacle, to really defeat the opponent. That's the last level. And for a lot of us, we're actually in that phase right now, in that last level. It might not look like it or feel like it, but energetically, our spirit, our mind is being put to the test to see, are you really strong enough? Are you really capable to work past the opponent? And at times, the opponent is literally our own mind, our own mentality, the limiting beliefs that we hold in here, that we picked up from childhood, from the media, from parents, ain't shit exes or friends, all these different things we picked up on. Right now, we're being tested to see, do we still hold on to that? Do we still believe those things? Or are we actually creating our reality? Are we actually in power and in control of our thoughts and our mind? And when it comes to beating that version of yourself, it's not easy. That is a literal ego death. You're killing a part of yourself. You're uncovering certain aspects that have been in the dark for a long time, and you're shedding light on it, and you're removing it, and you're being able to put in something better, something that's more in alignment. I look a little bit crazy right now, I'm not gonna lie. I left the gym. I've been walking in the park for an hour doing headstands and handstands. My feet are real dirty, but I just want to make this little video real quick. So pretty much at this phase and point in our life, we're being asked to put our skills to the test. All of the shit we went through, the fucking breakups, the not having money, being in a job you don't like, having negative self-talk, looking down on yourself, like all these life things, you know? It's now time for us to put those lessons, put those skills to the test and truly integrate it and recognize we create our reality. There is no limit. There is infinite possibility within this reality, within this lifetime, and it's all here waiting for you, but it's a matter of what is going on up here. That is the test. That is the challenge. That is the opponent. Opponent is here. Everything is self. All is mind. That's the first Hermetic principle. All is mind. All is mental. None of this shit would be here if it wasn't first thought about or put into our mind and then created into the physical. And, you know, when it comes to changing, when it comes to birthing big dreams, big visions, birthing a new version of ourselves, there's no way to fail if you try. If you're actually putting in the effort, putting in the work, pushing past discomfort, making an effort, there's no way to fail. The only way to fail is to not try. And that plays true with so many aspects in our life. The only way to fail is to give up, to not follow through. So this is a consistent practice and realization that we are not meant to give up on ourselves. You can give up on other things, you know, you can give up on people that may have disappointed you or not in alignment with your path, but all is self, okay? Don't ever give up on yourself. Don't ever give up on your visions. Don't ever give up on what inspires you, what you have passion about, what you believe is possible in this lifetime. Don't ever give up on that shit. Make a constant daily effort towards that direction of what you believe is possible, of chasing your passions, chasing the things that light you up, that impact this world, that bring more goodness in this world. That's where we need to be making an effort and putting our mental energy, our daily practices and habits, visualization, manifestation. That's the energy we need to be putting into our life. Okay? And just the funny thing about all of this is like life works in cycles. Okay? Until we learn what we need to learn, a cycle will continue to cycle. The only way to move into the next level is to learn your lesson, to apply your lesson, to show God, to show the Creator, to show the universe, to show our higher self, I learned my lesson. I will not be doing that again. I'm now stepping into a new version of myself where I honor my highest truth. I have strong boundaries. I know my self-worth. I honor my self-worth. I honor my greatness and my magnificence. And I make decisions that are in alignment with my highest version, with my highest timeline. And, you know, if you find yourself in a repetitive cycle, the lesson is still happening. It's because you haven't learned what you need to learn. And there's nothing wrong with that, because sometimes there's levels and layers to a lesson and it takes time, takes repetition. But just make sure that you're always self-analyzing, self-inquiring, making sure that you are checking in to see if you're conscious or not, if you're repeating a lesson or self-sabotaging. As long as you're conscious, as long as you're aware of what's going on, and you actively are not wanting to repeat lessons, repeat cycles, you want to grow, you want to change, you're making that effort, you'll break the cycle. You'll get to the next level. It's a matter of time. And the beautiful thing about God and this universe is that those who help themselves get helped. Those who put in the effort to become better, to heal, to be a better person, to purify their mind, purify their heart, purify their body. The people that put that effort in, they get divinely supported. God helps those who help themselves. Forever, one of my favorite little quotes. God helps those who help themselves. So the more you help yourself, the more God will help you. You don't need to focus on other people and how they're getting blessed or how their life looks or whatnot. Focus on yourself. Help yourself. That's how you get to the place you want to be, is through helping yourself, putting the effort and the action in to become your best self. And another thing is I would really advise to be very weary of distractions. Distractions are at an all-time high with social media, with our telephones, with people, with media, celebrities. Like, distractions are everywhere. Time is precious. Time is valuable. In order to maximize on our time, we have to limit our distractions. The energy and time that's being taken from us from the phone and from drama and emotions and things that don't really matter is like the missing piece towards creating the life we want to live. And distractions are another part of the game. Because when you're at the last level, you're about to beat the OG person, the OG opponent. When you're about to beat them, there's other elements that are supporting the enemy to distract you. There's all these little things that are working for your opponent because he has a certain level. So he has a certain ability to control other things to conspire against you so he can win, if that makes sense. So just remember, distractions come from the opponent. Distractions come from your lower self. Distractions come from this matrix. Distractions come from suffering, and they come from a lower aspect of ourself, okay? And it's up to us, through our awareness, through our conscious commitment, through discipline, through clarity, to avoid distraction and to focus on clarity, focus on the end goal, focus on winning the level, okay? Don't let the distractions get the best of you. It's real easy to, but this is a long game, okay? It's a marathon, not a fucking 5K race. Or how does that quote go? It's a marathon, not a... Y'all know what I'm talking about. But yes, this is the time to have clarity, to create a clear plan, actionable steps to get to where you want to be, and to make the daily effort to follow through and to witness, to notice, and to dissolve your limiting beliefs. That is foundational work right there. A lot of us getting to this next level of our life has to do with working through our limiting beliefs, our mental limiting beliefs. That is our biggest challenge, our biggest obstacles, our limiting beliefs. The hard part is not like making money or gaining 100K followers, okay? It's working through the limiting beliefs as to why you believe you don't deserve those things or why you don't have those things. That's the truth of this work. So some tips that I can give you guys right now to implement into your life in order to make this process a little bit easier to get to the next level, to beat the opponent. Focus on grounding, okay? You see, I just showed you my foot. Go outside, take your shoes off, and go for a meditative walk. As you're walking, this is your time to be praying, to be speaking to yourself, to God, to nature, to call in what you want, to release what you don't want, and just to observe like the beauty around you, to observe the intricate parts of nature that are constantly working, which is a reflection of ourself. That there's intricate parts within our consciousness, within our aura, within our energy field that are constantly working to keep things balanced and to actually make things better. So for me, I like to ground because it helps me to trust more, helps me to release, to feel a little bit okay with how things are, and just to trust ultimately, which is a very powerful aspect in this journey of life, is to have trust and faith in our life. Also, I would really recommend visualization, especially like this is what I just did. I was sitting in the sun under a tree, sitting in the sun with my eyes closed, and I'm just visualizing. However visualization means to you, that could be speaking it, seeing it, little movie in your head. It's whatever it is to you. There's no one specific way or expectation of how these types of practices should be. It's however you could do it. You sit down, you close your eyes, and you visualize your ideal reality. Like, what are the things that you really want to be experiencing on a day-to-day basis? What would feel so fucking orgasmic and delicious in your body to be able to experience on a daily basis? Visualize those things. Breathe in as the sun is on your skin and feel it. Feel the emotion, feel the energy, feel the possibility of this in your life. You can visualize it, you can experience it. And I also like mind mapping. I just yesterday bought a new planner, new agenda, and I'm gonna be prioritizing more writing it out, writing my goals, actionable steps, mind mapping, breaking it down, seeing what is really at the root of what I want and why and how can I get there. Writing is a beautiful form of alchemy, a beautiful tool. It's important because it helps us to actually like declutter our mind and get to the real meat and potatoes of what we want and how we can get there. So writing is a fucking beautiful thing. And also working with affirmations. I've been doing this more lately after going a long time without really listening to affirmations. So just in the morning, I listen to affirmations on YouTube, or I repeat stuff in my head as I walk, as I breathe, just reminding myself of my power, of my truth. This is all mental work, mental reprogramming. And lastly, be mindful of who you surround yourself with. You know, you want to have people in your life that affirm this version of yourself, this unmanifested, powerful ass person that's in this next level waiting to be met. You want to be around people that see that in you already and that push you, that remind you, that just juice you up and keep you on track, you know, because sometimes this path can be a little bit lonely, a lot of self-doubt, especially when we're stuck by ourselves. So when you can have other people, it's just a beautiful like hug, you know, a beautiful reminder, a beautiful feeling to have like-minded people that understand the power of this life, the power of the mind, the power of purpose, the power of believing and living a life of pleasure and enjoyment, and that anything is possible, you know. That's the type of people you should have around you, that affirm that and see it in yourself and keep you accountable and shower you with love and meet your needs. That's a fucking beautiful thing, okay? So yeah, the next level is about to unlock, so keep pushing. You're almost there. You're really not far away at all. But I know there's been a lot of cycles, a lot of heavy feelings, a lot of challenges, a lot of tests, a lot of doubt. You're not alone. We're all going through it. So it's a matter of strengthening our roots, strengthening our foundation, remembering what we've always known, that we are so powerful. We create our reality. whatever we feel in our soul of something that we're like craving to have in life, whether that's like abundance or influence or financial freedom, travel, good mental health, life partner, like any of these things that we feel like we yearn for and we want, it's here for us. Okay, it's just in the next level. So we have to keep pushing, keep acquiring the skills to beat the level. Even if you're failing, you're not winning that level, you got to go back, start from the beginning and do it again. Realize where you went wrong, realize what aspects, what skills are not strong enough yet, and eventually you will win. It happens in every single game. If you play long enough, you will learn how to win. Okay? I love you guys so much. I believe in you because I believe in myself. Okay? Everything is going to be completely fine. The next level is right around the corner, so I'll see you there. Okay? Much love. Many blessings.